Need for Speed Payback. That is the official name of the next Need for Speed game. You're probably wondering, how do you know this? Like, where did you see this? The trailer isn't even out as of when I'm recording this. I'm recording this before the trailer releases. For some reason, Amazon felt like they needed to post this little post thing before the trailer went up. So now we know a lot of information about the game before the game's out. It's a good one on you, Amazon. We also got this cover art, which you can see includes the R34, which we saw in all the teasers yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Again, I'm recording this all before the trailer, so if a few things I say aren't like accurate in context, then please go ahead and, you know, correct me in the comments. But everything I'm just gonna say should be 100% correct because it's from an Amazon listing, and Amazon's like one of the most reputable sources from anyone. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's go ahead and talk about the listing. Oochie Gucci. Right, so this is the product description. I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to kind of try to summarize it for you guys. So essentially, we're in a city called Fortune Valley. You and your crew are reunited by a search for vengeance against the House, a cartel that rules the city's casinos, criminals, and cops. So essentially, we're going up against like a mafia boss, as I predicted. I predicted this in all my other videos. So if you don't watch my other videos, you should, because I predicted all of this. In this corrupt gambler's paradise, the stakes are high and the house always wins. Again, more gambling references, possibly chance of pink slips and wages like I mentioned earlier. I think it's going to happen. I don't believe that you can have all that in your description for your game and just not have it in the game. There's got to be pink slips and there's got to be wages. If there's not, I'll be quite disappointed, because from the way everything's sounding, it sounds like it has a heavy emphasis on gambling, which hopefully is a thing. Play a variety of challenges as Tyler, who's the racer, Mac, who's the showman, and Jess, who is the wheelman. So we're going to be playing as 3 characters doing 3 separate things. Whether that means we have 3 separate garages and stuff, I'm not sure. Whether that even means much in itself. Maybe we just have 1 garage, it's the same as it was last time. I don't know. There's a lot of ways we can go around it. But there's 3 characters in the game, and there's 3 characters that cover 3 different things. I'm guessing that the racer is, you know, racing, the showman is like drifting events, and then the wheelman is going to be cop stuff. That's how I would guess it. Each driver must take on races and missions and challenges, and to earn respect of the valley to complete the ultimate race to take down the house. And then you compete in a last insane heist, which, you know, is an amazing last set piece, etc, etc. When they say heist, I think that kind of reminds me of Undercover. So if you don't remember, in Undercover you had to steal cars and stuff in that game. This reminds me of Undercover heavily. I've been saying this since the pictures have dropped. It's giving me an Undercover vibe. When they say heist, don't think Fast and Furious running around with a vault, because that's probably not what's going to happen. What I'm reading from this is that we're probably going to do one last mission where you steal a car and it goes mad. Again, we're probably going to get more information from the trailer later on. So again, keep tight to the channel because that will be coming out. But from what it sounds there, it sounds like we're going to get a return of stealing cop cars, stealing, you know, really buffed up tuned cars, that kind of thing. As well as this, if we go over to the release date, it says the game's going to release on November the 10th. That probably means we're going to get some type of EA access the 28th of October, the 1st of November type time. So if you do remember, EA access is EA's like early thing. There's a whole bunch of things with it. You get games and stuff, you get early games, and it's probably going to release around 7 to 10 days before that. And that's it pretty much. That's pretty much of all we know from this Amazon listing. We know that it's called Payback. We've got this cover art, which in itself looks freaking awesome. Also, if we look on the actual cover, we can see that car, which is a heavily off-roaded car. I'm assuming that off-roading is going to have a huge place in Need for Speed Payback. Not sure how I feel about that. I just don't want them to go over the top with it, to be honest, because I'm not one of those people that I don't really do it in Horizon or the Crew. It's one of those events in the Crew where it comes up and I'm like, oh, for God's sake, raid spec? I don't really want to do this. So I'm hoping that, you know, it's not forced upon me, because like, I don't want to do it. I get it if it's in like a few car stealing missions or whatever, but I don't like want it forced upon me, I think is the main thing. One thing which has had a huge emphasis on everything as a whole is the grittier storyline. The cops as well. The cops are definitely going to get an upgrade from the seams of things. So those 2 things alone, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Payback is a good name. Payback is a good name. It's better than fucking Redline. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to see what happens with the trailer. I don't want to ramble on. I want to get this edited so this comes out when the trailer comes out. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome, stay safe, and peace.